was written and directed by Rian Johnson, and it features an ensemble cast including Daniel Craig, Chris Evans, Toni Collette, Jamie Lee Curtis, Don Johnson, and the legendary Christopher Plummer. Knives Out tells the story of Horan Thornberry, a crime writer played by Christopher Plummer, who after his 85th birthday party is found dead as a result of an apparent suicide. The police officers involved believe this is suicide, but a mysterious southern detective called Benoit Blanc, played by Daniel Craig, suspects that foul play was involved. Knives Out is a homage to the old school 1970s murder mysteries and whodunits of that time. It draws its inspiration from a variety of sources, including Agatha Christie's Hercule Poirot, her most famous incarnation, and also the board game Cluedo. And even one of the characters in the film says that the house looks like it came out of the board game Cluedo. It also draws its inspiration from the classic 1985 film Clue, directed by Jonathan Lynn. And if you haven't seen it, I suggest you do, because it is a hilarious watch, where you had these ensemble characters trying to find out who done it. Knives Out, again, there's nothing original about in terms of the whodunit plot, but where it works is in the fact that it is a very smart, very stylish, and a brilliantly written film. And it works thanks to great direction, great acting, great scenery, and also just an enjoyable watch from start to finish. And the fact that it's a whodunit is a film that keeps you gripped, keeps you on the edge of your seat, looking for clues, trying to investigate who the murderer was. Let's talk about the cast. The cast in this film all lend fine support. I can't think of one actor in this film who outshines everybody else, but they all lend fine support to this film. Daniel Craig as Benoit Blanc, I thought it was great. I was a bit dubious about his southern accent, and again, but it grew on me as the film went along. And I thought it was great. Very energetic, very charismatic. It was great to see him step outside of himself and let himself go. And it was a real entertaining watch. And his comedic delivery and timing was impeccable. Far better than when it was Inspector. Some of the comedic moments, or what should have been comedic moments, didn't hit their mark, but in this film they do. And also Chris Evans lent fine support. Good to see him outside of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Great performance, very charismatic as the nephew. And also the other supporting cast members in this film. We had some old school 1980s actors, Jamie Lee Curtis, Don Johnson. They had some razor sharp scenes together and some snappy dialogue, and the two worked very, very well with one another. Also, Lakeith Stanley and Noah Segan as the two detectives. As a duo, I thought they were great. The pop culture references, the comedic timing between one another, great. And again, Lakeith Stanley is becoming a real up-and-coming actor. Remember, he was in Get Out, and he's building up a real impressive filmography for himself. Ana de Armas, for me, was the heart of this film. She gave a very, very charismatic, emotional, but entertaining watch at the same time. And she was in Blade Runner 2049. She's going to be in No Time to Die, the next James Bond film in 2020. So she's having a real build-up as an actress. And she was a real entertaining watch. And the scenes between her and Daniel Craig and the rest of the actors in this film made some real great moments in this film. And who can forget the legendary Christopher Plummer as Horan Thornberry? Great acting, great performance, strong support as always. And Knives Out is just a thoroughly entertaining watch. I love the films where you've got your flashback sequences and you recount everybody's course of events about what has happened. And what I would have loved more of, and again, this is me personally, I would have loved to have seen more action center around the house. And maybe have like scenes happen in the dark in the house, and possible another murder in the house, because there's a lot of claustrophobia, a lot of tension, and a lot of tautness in the film. And for me, it loses it when some of the events of the film take place outside of the house when it's in the city. It loses its claustrophobic feeling. But that being said, you know, you've got to bring something different to the murder mystery genre, and I think that Rian Johnson definitely did that with this film. This film is as entertaining as it is funny, and there are some great comedic moments here. It is a real entertaining watch. It's very smart, very clever, very witty, very entertaining, and I found it exhilarating. And at 2 hours and 10 minutes, it was a film that didn't drag at all. So I'll give this film a very strong 9 out of 10. And this is one that will definitely be in my DVD collection. So folks, there you have it. Have you seen Knives Out? Leave a comment with what you think about it. Leave your comment with what is your favourite murder mystery whodunit film. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit the alarm bell so you can get notifications from me when you're going to be seeing videos coming from me, because there will be a lot more coming, and I shall see you on the next film review. Take care.